Beautiful risings, everyone. Um, I am enjoying the great outdoors, and I just wanted to share an inspiring word because I feel like there has been an energy of wanting to hasten things on your path and wondering if you are in the right place at the right time, or if there's something else that you need to be doing, or if if you're even doing the right thing. And that was coming through quite clear. And your ancestors and spirit want to remind you that your your journey is meant to be a surprise. Your journey is meant for you to have fun. It's not supposed to look like everybody else's journey. It's not supposed to look like a hustle and a grind and things that people historically do. And the point of this journey of you reclaiming parts of you and parts of your ancestors that they weren't, like, parts of their life that they weren't able to enjoy, is that you go with the flow, and that now you are the creator of your own happiness. You are the creator of your wishes, your dreams, and your desires, and the universe is there to help you orchestrate them and to support you and to protect you. And there's this moment within your capsule of growth and soul expansion where you're you're gonna wonder, like, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Because it feels easy. It doesn't feel chaotic. It doesn't feel like the life that I was living 3 years ago. And the question is, like, why is it that I'm still questioning if I'm happy, if I'm in the right place, when spirit has led you there? And spirit is asking you, for once in your life, are you able to be happy with where you are? If you can be happy with where you are, you're going to be happy everywhere, and your dreams and your desires are never going to miss you. And it was also a reminder of people like you in particular. I'm getting wishing for peace and wishing for stability, and then peace and stability comes, but it doesn't quite look the way you were thinking it would look, because we've kind of been conditioned to believe that it needs to look a certain way, or there needs to be a certain amount of money in our pocket, or we need to know certain groups of people and all these things. And really, the peace and the stability comes from within us first, in any circumstance. So then that is the foundation and the energy that we put out around us, and then we magnetize everything that's going to help support that into our life. And I would also sit with your journal and think of, like, how you've been conditioned to view peace, right? I feel like this stage of your life where you are happy, you are sitting with spirit, you are sitting with your ancestors, you do have the time to develop your clairs, you are creating more peace and love in the world, which is so needed right now. Like, how can you redefine what peace looks like to you in your everyday life, and how can you still find happiness within that energy? Because there is so much also destruction and chaos, and as folks who are light workers and healers and bringers of light and artists and musicians, we thrive within the energy of love, and we teach people how to do the same. And so we have to be able to teach people that in any given circumstance, they can still find love, even if they are having a bad day, even if they don't have all of the money, so that when they are happy, they proliferate happiness, they proliferate love, they proliferate money to people who may need it, right? And so that is really what spirit is trying to teach you, in that just enjoy the journey instead of trying to control it, and be within this moment of peace and allow spirit to deliver you gifts and, you know, your soul tribe. And, you know, a lot of people forget that your soul tribe can also be coaches, mentors, people that you meet at the gym. Like, you never know who you're going to meet, when you're going to meet them, and how you're going to meet them, but you do have to go outside eventually to be able to meet them if you can. And if that's not accessible, then you go outside virtually, right? But spirit wants you to know that there has to be a part of you that is curious about the peace, that is curious about adventure, to have the adventure. If you want to move, start planning that move, start looking into it, and just being in the journey. Because once you put your energy into, I'm going to surrender, I'm just going to go with the flow, I'm going to help, I'm going to trust that I'm always taken care of, you are always taken care of. And it just becomes this really beautiful journey. And, you know, I woke up today and I kept like getting visions of boxing, because I haven't been able to do it for a little bit, because I've had some other projects I've been working on. And I saw the name of one specific like studio that I go to. I go to two different ones, and then I turned on my music and then there was the name of the studio, and then it was like another vision. And so it's like, let spirit and the ancestors just guide you wherever you're supposed to go, even to what you're gonna do that day. And, you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab a coffee, I'm gonna like actually pick up a piece of tech. I'm going to record some music today with my producer. I'm going to do all these things. And like, things started to evolve. And then, you know, my friend messages me and she's like, can you stop by my sister's house to pick up a package? And I was like, yeah. And then they were like, we'll pay you. And I was like, you don't need to pay me. It's like, I'm fine. And then they send me money, and then the message says, go get some coffee, go like all these things. And it always lines up with stuff that I was like, today I'm gonna go slow, I'm gonna get a coffee, I'm gonna, you know, spirit begins to again just like orchestrate every single part of your day if you just make that decision. And the tech that I'm getting is in line with my fitness journey, and it was something that I really wanted. But I couldn't find this exact one, and I was like, I know spirit's gonna bring it to me. Then all of a sudden, you know, spirit was like, look on your phone and look at this, and I was like, okay, boom, there it is. Found it, gonna go pick it up today. And I, it's just, yeah, like I don't even have words to express like how you can just lean into it a little bit more and realize that everything is okay, and let go of the past, like fully let go of it. I've been letting go of more more and more people, more and more things every single day. Every time spirit asks me, every time ancestors ask me, I do the same, even if it's hard. And I'm also celebrating a big milestone for myself, because you're gonna love this as energy workers. I cut someone very toxic out of my life, and I was contemplating doing it that day, but I was like, how am I gonna say it? And I was like, you know what, F this. I was like, boop. And then literally, yeah, confirmation. And literally I got an email about a really good email about my company switching over to Buujee Savage Productions, because I'm also a producer as well. And it was like boom boom, like right after. So know that you are always in the right place at the right time, and celebrate who you are today, and celebrate who you were yesterday, and celebrate who you're going to become tomorrow. And know that, yeah, sometimes you're going to have a day where you want to like slap your own face, right? Or like cry or yell. I have those days. I get tired, like, and then you just surrender into it and remember that it always gets better. It always gets better every single time. and all you have to do is just keep believing. And Spirit has been guiding me to sing more Disney songs to you all. So I'm going to be making some videos to inspire you, and one of them is Wish Upon a Star. So maybe you can listen to it ahead of time as inspiration, and just remember to keep wishing, to keep dreaming, to keep moving forward, because your life is always way more beautiful than you think. And sorry if you can hear the background music. It's my studio. It was so much fun. We were playing Kendrick Lamar all morning, or all rising, and it just was a beautiful experience because I also rap. And it's just so much fun. But anyways, I'm sending you all so much love and so many hugs, and I invite you to also come join the weekly sessions on Thursday and Friday. They're always at the same time, Pacific time. It is on the link. And also, people have been mentioning getting scammed. Use your discernment when you're looking at comments. The only services I'm going to have are in the links that I provide. So be responsible and take accountability for your life as an activist, as a coach, as someone who doesn't teach people how to be codependent. You need to be more responsible than that. So again, sending you lots of love, lots of hugs. Come join the community. It's a lot of fun, and just know that you're loved.